No problem. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you learn. That's what I do. Polo Ralph Lauren. But I think I've looked at these before. The reason I'm not picking these, if these had a little pony right here, I would pick these white shorts up as long as they're clean. But they don't. So these don't say Polo Ralph Lauren anywhere on them. People want to have that little pony right there. Black and yellow, black and yellow. That's right. Thoughts on Wagner Group? And oh man, can't talk about that stuff. But I do pay close attention to it. So Wagner, yeah, I can't talk about that stuff. Sorry. But like I said, I do pay attention to it. Okay, here's some North Face shorts. Believe it or not, these cotton shorts sell really well for me. So these are like a cotton blend. You see that how they have that ripstop material? Whenever you see those squares, 511 have them. A lot of brands have them. It's called ripstop. A lot of you know it, but there are new people in here. Just making sure they're good condition. They're $3.99. Um, and I think we'll get them for $3.99. So how about that? Oh man, no, a Smurf pooped in these. That's gross. That's a kid joke. That's what I tell my students, and they think it's funny. You guys don't. I get it. I need to stop with it. All right. Oh no, hole in it. Just looking for some black. Let's see. I saw these the other day. These Polo Ralph Lauren, they're really cool. I really like them. I'd get them. The problem is, they're size 30. And also, they don't have anything again on them that say Polo Ralph Lauren. A lot of times they'll have a little spot right here, or maybe right here, or even on the pocket, but there's nothing on those. So I just can't. I can't. Royal Robbins is actually a brand that should bring a ton of money, and I think some people do sell them and do well with them. It's a hiking brand, but I've never done well with them. Royal Robbins. Maybe you guys have. I don't know. I just haven't done well with them. Lands End, dang, these look great. Too bad those aren't Polo Ralph Lauren. You find those on Polo Ralph Lauren, that's a $30 bill plus shipping, plus the buyer pay shipping, for sure. I know there's no such thing as $30 bill, but that's what I'm going to say. Uh, how many items do you list a week? It just depends. My goal is, whew, it's just different every week, to be honest. I can't answer that. I would say anywhere from 70 to 100, to be honest. Right now is nice because every weekend we're going out of town, just a short 2 hour drive, but my wife drives, so I can just list from my phone for 2 hours straight. I can pump out a ton of listings during that time. So it's just different. Ben Sherman, I don't buy Ben Sherman. I did buy a blazer recently, but it was new with tags and it had a cool like a collab, but it's really nice. They sell this brand at Nordstrom's, but it's just not good. What color tags we're looking for? Yellow. They don't have any pulled out yet. No yellow pulled out. So we're looking at older tags, but still, um, we found these Huck pants, Huck cargo. I don't know. I've never found Hook. I mean Hook. I always say Huck. Never found those. And then this Brave Star. So these are good. They're selvage if you're just now joining them. I think I remembered the brand. I wasn't sure, but then it just screamed nice. So it just screamed nice. So, hey, K-Way, good morning to you. I know you're probably just waking up. We're doing a little thrifting. Uh, this so for you guys that know this or just joining in, this store, Mondays are kind of like this for me. They start off slow, but I'll tell you about this. They start off slow and then they pick up as the day goes on. They start rolling out new carts. Right now they're cleaning up from the weekend, yada, yada, yada. But I didn't thrift on the weekend, so I can always find stuff like I just did now. Huck is a for sure pickup. It's $5. Yeah, for sure. I got it. Low comps, low the comps. Where I put them back on what? Brave Star? No, I'm not putting this brand back. So this is Brave Star. We found this earlier. These are selvage denim. Um, they will sell, and the bottoms have the selvage, and these Hook pants, all that stuff will be able to sell. Good morning to all. I have a Zegna jacket, and I can't figure out the size and the label. Any tips? The size. So let me find a brand that's European. No. So what will happen on a Zegna? It will say 56R. Just take 10 off. It'd be a 46R if it has a number on it. So it might not even say R right next to it on Zanet. It might just say 56, and then somewhere else it will say regular. So it'll probably say 56, just take 10 off of it. It will be 46. But American made blazers like Banana Republic, they'll have the true to American size on there. So this is not what I will not get this. This is Brooks Brothers 346. This is their outlet brand. I do not buy any Brooks Brothers 346 outlet brand unless they are gold button. That's the only way I'll buy them. But I do not buy them. That's just me. But I won't. And usually the size is somewhere in here. But yeah. And this is a cotton, like a cotton one. So does it have any little tags like that? It just had a white large tag and inside pocket. Well, unfortunately, and that's the thing about suits that kind of sometimes suck, because then you're just going to have to try to guess the size. And what you'll do is button it, lay it flat, and then you will measure from pit to pit and double that. So if it's a 22 inches from pit to pit, you're going to double that and it'd be a 44. So that's what you would do, but you got to make sure it's buttoned, laid flat perfectly, and that's what you do. But what I would do is I would probably lay it flat and put all your measurement pictures in your listing on that. Even if you do hangers, I would do that. Then the person can see for themselves. Do I get Brooks Brother Regent Fit? Yeah, usually. It just depends. I honestly don't pick up all Brooks Brothers. I definitely don't pick up all Brooks Brothers. It just depends. It depends on the size. It depends on the material. It depends on if it's the color. It depends on if it's a 2-button or 3-button, which would kind of tell you how new it is. Stuff like that. So it all kind of depends. Mad, I forget his name, but Mad resells, Mad Hat Resell. He does a lot of suits and blazers. It's a big mistake. Biggest mistake while I've done reselling, oh my gosh. Like the first 2 years, I made so many mistakes. There weren't people to go to every night like K-Way or whoever to ask questions to. So you were pretty much stuck with a couple YouTube videos, a couple of YouTube people, and going out and hunting on your own. So like you'd be like, ooh, Brooks Brothers. They say Brooks Brothers is a good brand to pick up. So I'd pick up anything Brooks Brothers. Well, that was a mistake because not everything Brooks Brothers is good. That sort of thing. Biggest mistake, yeah, that's probably it. Just all those mistakes added up to one big mistake. But it's part of the learning process. Trial and error. It's like with anything. I mean, when you're in school, you learn math, you get the problem wrong, you try it again. So Reseller Madness, yes. Reseller Madness has a lot of tips. Even on his channel, you can watch his little videos. If you're into suits and blazers and want to get into that, he has a lot of stuff on there for that. So here's a Polo Ralph Lauren. $7.99. This store. The thing is, around here, some of these stores in the suburbs have kept these high prices. Other stores have went high and then they dropped them back down. And like K-Way has been saying, what goes up comes down, and it's true. We've been doing this long enough. This is a good brand, actually, Tuna Skin, but this is kids. We've been doing this long enough that I've seen at least, that them change prices and then change them again, and all the time. So mistakes are teachers for sure. Yep, teach us for sure. I think mistakes are good in the beginning. Helps you learn, for sure. I still make mistakes to this day. I mean, little things like I'll pick up a good shirt and I'll bring it home and I didn't look it over thoroughly enough and it has a hole in it or it has stained pits or something. I still make mistakes. We all do. So I still do. That's a women's Brooks Brothers. So yeah, not all Brooks Brothers are created equal. I used to pick up Ted Baker. I might bring this home and then notice it has this sweat right there that I just touched with my bare finger and I haven't eaten breakfast. But yeah, stuff like that. Piles of photos and stock files for downtime. What would you say viable business still? Would you say reselling is viable business still? Yes. So this is what I have to say about that, because I've thought about that plenty lately. And so the question really is, can you still get into reselling and make it like full time? I'm guessing is what you're asking. This is what I have to say. Right now, people are buying on the internet more than ever before. I bet eBay has more sales than they've ever had. Poshmark, all of them. They have more sales than ever because more people are shopping online. So yes, And you have to get creative. Clothing might not be your niche. It might not be men's. It might not be kids. I know people who do kids clothing only and make a ton of money. Men's clothing only. Women's clothing only. Game boards, books, sporting equipment, art. So this is something I'm going to pass on. You guys are going to be mad about. But I'm going to go to the mall anymore. I know. Burberry Golf Polo's good. Yeah, usually Burberry Golf, they don't sell as well as Burberry Brit, but I still get them. Burberry Golf, if they're under $5 in good condition. So I'm going to pass on this Peter Millar. It is a cotton button-up Peter Millar. The colors are kind of bland, but it's $5. A lot of people, because you don't see Peter Millar. I mean, if you're just starting out, all you hear Peter Millar, Peter Millar, Peter Millar, and you find one, you're like, oh, I got to get it. I'm so excited. These just don't do well for me. These sit in my shop. I don't even think I can do a surf's up on these. Maybe I could. Maybe I could sell these for like $16.99. But I don't think I'm going to get it. So, Pita Malikar. What is it? Pita Malikar. Malik. Melark. Peter Malark. There you go. Peter Malark. So, Banana Republic. This is the outlet brand. So, definitely not for $14.99. That's no one's going to buy that. I think that is going straight to the bins. So if you're an indie, head over to the bins in a couple of weeks. I'll be there. What's the difference between Burberry Brit and Burberry Golf? Burberry Golf will have Burberry Golf on it. You don't see Burberry Golf very often. I don't even know if they make that line anymore. But yeah, Burberry Golf, you just don't see it very often. So I wouldn't expect to see it that often. And if you do, if it's under $5 or something, or under 10 maybe, I would probably pick it up. But a lot of times they'll see Burberry at the thrift stores and think they're worth a ton of money. Real quick, I put this in my little thrift video yesterday that I went on vacation. This is actually not a River Driver shirt. It looks like it, but the River Driver shirts are wool, and they have two layers, like a regular looking layer here, and then the inside layer has like itty bitty holes. It looks like it's it's like filter or something. Whatever. Craig Taylor. Craig Taylor looks nice. See, this looks like a custom brand, but that small looks kind of gross. That was a Dolce & Gabbana. What was a Dolce & Gabbana? And that doesn't mean anything either. All right, we found two of these Craig Taylors. Someone look this up for me. Craig Taylor. This could be. So right now I'm in a area of town where there's some really good money. Actually, it's affluent. Some of this part of town, and they might have some really good custom tailors. So look at this thermal layer. Yeah, thermal layer. It's not really. You wouldn't know it's a thermal layer. It's perforated. So that's the word I'm looking for. Where's that? Where is that? I don't even know where it went. Anyways, it's perforated. What? Why am I? What's going on? Surfs? Come on. All right. So it will look normal on the outside, and then the inside you'll see a whole bunch of perforated holes on the River Driver, and they're wool. This is cotton. They are Henley though, so don't be mistaken. But look up River Driver on eBay. You'll see what I'm talking about. I thought D&G tag on the black tee. So we were just going through here. You said you saw D&G. Oops. Craig Taylor, no. Okay, cool, thanks. So we'll look at the black. That's probably what you saw. That's Dick's Sporting Goods right there. Dick's Sporting Goods. That's probably what you saw. No. Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, that's why I'm here. You guys think I'm here? Hey, Kayla, you guys think I'm here for you? I'm here for me, so you guys can find what I miss. Jeez. I'm not the person you think I am. All right, let's keep looking. We're looking for black. That actually, look at that. Man, go. All right, so for the rest of the week, people are going to be like, "Did you find any Lulu?" You guys are with me for the first time. Never have I ever. This does not look like Lulu, but I know they make flannels because I've been wanting to buy one, but they're expensive. So I know they make flannels. That button with the thick, I know it's crazy, I know it's stupid, but see how it's thick like that? And look at this, the zipper pocket. I had a feeling. Turned it around, came to the bottom hem. There she is, Lulu men's flannel. This thing As long as yeah, that's just fuzz. This thing will do really well in the fall, and it feels like a flannel. Joe's Banks Polo a little bit back. No, I don't buy Joe's Banks, even if it's new with tags. What's in my thrifting thing? Good morning, Kayla. I'm in Indiana. Kayla, did you wake up reading a book this morning? I can tell you 100% I didn't. 100% I did not read a book. Nice find. Yeah, no idea Lulu made flannel. Exactly. The only reason I know is because I look on those made too much online. There's a Tommy Bahama, but it's probably cotton, so we're not going to pick this up. Yeah, cotton and silk. But yeah, I look on the made too much on Lululemon, and they have flannels, and I've wanted one, but they're always really expensive. So this flannel, let's see if we can find the size. It might have a size in here. I don't want to waste your guys' time, but there you go. We'll probably have Lulu on that. Does it? No, it doesn't. But the size might be in this pocket. I'm not going to look for it. I don't want to waste your time. But let's keep going. I just woke up. Yeah, you guys have had a busy weekend. I believe it. I believe you guys. I believe you just woke up. No doubt. You guys have a lot. And congratulations. I loved it. Every piece of it. So, all right, what price are you thrifting at? What place am I thrifting in? A place in Indianapolis. I'm not allowed to give my exact location. My wife says no to that. So there's a Colts, but it's $10. Colts stuff sells really well for me because they're the best team in the NFL, but that's $10, and I can't do much with that for $10. Jack and Jones, no, nope. So I'm glad we're kind of looking through this, guys, because normally I wouldn't be looking through this. They didn't put out the yellow tag carts yet. I figured this was all picked over, but so far we found the Lululemon flannel, some hook pants, which I'd never found before, and then this Brave Soul denim pair of jeans that are salvaged. So I'm glad we're doing this, and we're having some talk. So ask me questions. So True Religion can be good at the right price. Men's though, men's jeans do better than women's for True Religion, in my opinion. And again, everything I'm talking about is just my opinion. Um, Sometimes Eddie Bauer Travlex can be actually for sure in the Blazers they do well. I don't buy them anywhere else, anything else. My son was able to be the Gatorade boy for the Colts. That was an awesome experience. Man, that would be awesome. I wonder if they could have like a Gatorade adult. I would totally do it. Maybe I'll go back and get one of my old students and act like I'm an ambassador for them or something, and they'll slide me in. I don't know. Now I'm looking for more Lululemon flannels. It's always that way. Was a hoodie True Religion? Oh, no, there was no hoodie True Religion. If it was, they would price it up at this store. So, and yeah, I don't, True Religion hoodies and shirts and stuff don't do that well for me unless they really scream. But yeah, they just don't do that well for me. How do you know it was Lulu? Um, again, I never sold a flannel, but I just had a hunch. So, I mean, you were live with me. I just had a hunch. It felt really good. It felt good. And then what got me is I saw that button. And on a cheaper flannel, it kind of might look cheap with that seam right there. But I know that button because I have button up Lulu, and that is what they put on all their button up Lulus. So I had a feeling. I didn't even look at this pocket, but this is a clear giveaway that it's Lulu. Lulu does that zip pocket right there, but I did not look at that pocket. I just felt it. I saw that button, and I looked down here. I'm at the bottom seam, and it's Lulu. Men's Lulu now are starting to put these little tabs all over the place, but usually right here. So you got to be careful. They're not going to have the big hits on them like normally. Do you base your shopping dates the beginning or end of the month? When is the best time for you? They roll out stuff all the time, but I don't thrift on the weekends. Usually, every once in a while, I might hit like a store or something. That Nike is going to be $10. I'm not going to get it. Do they wash them before they hang them? No, they don't wash them. But they also, I will say this. So there's a Jay Ashford new with tags, and I'm not going to pick it up. So that's something I don't pick up. I will say this about our Goodwills around here. Here's a Johnny O for $5. I don't know if you guys watched me last night. I actually posted it on YouTube, but these Johnny O cotton shirts have been selling for me. So I actually stopped picking these up, and I had some left over in stock. Hashtag autoposher. They've been selling for me. How do I know if something's outlet? I'll let you know. We'll find something in a second. But I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know. What do you guys think about that one? Yes or no? Thumbs up or down? Let me know. What's up, Felix? No, but I'll get back to, do they wash them? Our Goodwills are really good about putting out clean clothing. Really good. Rarely do I find something that has cat hair or smells bad. Um, they're just really good at it. I will say that. I'm going to give them credit right there. They do a good job. Really, all of them around where I live. So, cost on the Johnny O, $5. Looks kind of used. I agree. The ones I sold the last 2 weeks, both of them were striped. They were cotton, but they were striped. Now Johnny O prep formants like this. If this is in good condition, this is a for sure pickup. The blue's not picking up really well on the phone. Right there it is. But I love picking up these prep formants, Johnny O's. So this is going to be a polyester blend. So this is a for sure. I know I'm talking to some of you that resell, like, I know this. But some people we always have new eyes, new faces. So Johnny O, that symbol, Prepformance means it's a polyester blend. If it's in good condition, you got to get these. I'm surprised it doesn't have the hit right there, but that's okay. Yeah, so I'll pick that up for $5. That's a good pickup. Of course, they don't wash them. What do customers think? They have big washers and dryers. Yeah, they don't wash them. No. They just throw them on the tags, or on the carts. But I live in the city, so they just get a lot. They get a ton. They get a ton of stuff here. $9.99 a can, and all those Under Armours are $9.99 too. Columbia. This is a brand I wouldn't pick up for $2. This shirt, this polo right here, I wouldn't pick that up for even $2. Unfortunately, just FYI. Columbia used to do really, really well. Their PFG can if they're really big or if they're new with tags, but I don't pick it up. Do I wash them when I buy them? I don't. I don't wash them. In the back, prices will go up even more. So I don't wash them because I don't buy anything that smells or has cat hair. And I put that in my description of all my items that I'm selling. So that's what's up with that. I've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, thanks for sharing brands. Oh, for sure. Do I pick up women's clothing? I do. I'm not going to look at this store. So what I'm going to do, what I usually do with women's clothing now, because I'm just starting picking up women's clothing. This is a rugby. So Canterbury, it doesn't say it, but that sign right there is Canterbury. Canterbury, that's a rugby. Well, there you go. Canterbury rugby. That's an A. I don't know this. Anyone want to look this up? State of origin blues. This could be a rugby jersey. State of origin blues. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that. Do you wash before I ship? Nope. Don't wash. I don't wash any of my clothes unless I bring them home and I find out they have a smell to them or something like that. Then I'll wash them. People know that. They're getting used garments. They're getting used clothing. I've been doing it since 2016. Never had a complaint. People know it. Even if it has a perfume smell, I will sell it. I mean, I will wash it. People complain about even perfume smells. I will wash that. No, cat hair sticks more. Yeah, I do not like Catwill. Goodwill King. No, definitely not a Goodwill King. That's the long made in the USA. That's this brand right here. You can find some decent old jerseys with that. Hey, thanks for the rose. So let's keep going through here. Australia Rugby League State of Origin shirt. Okay, yeah. So is it good? So it's a $5 shirt. It's a $5 shirt. We're looking for if it's got good resale value. That's what we're looking for. Again, people want to complain, be like, "Oh, you're taking stuff," and look at all these clothes. I've already gone through all this. Hey, girlfriend, how you doing? Good. Um, so I'm picking out a few things. So people want to complain about that sometimes. Do you pass on basic RIP? I'm not sure what that is. Goodwill cleans before going on the rack. Sometimes they always usually spray like a Febreze or like an anti-fungal or something. Something's got a little scent, but it goes away pretty quick. Even by the time I check out, if they just roll a card out. I love when they just roll a card out. That's my favorite. Here comes Janelle. Ralph Lauren polo. It only depends. Looks like an older one. Older can do better though on those. Get the Jaguar jersey. This one right here. I think this is a local high school though, guys. I think this is a local high school. So How do you keep stuff from getting wrinkled before you take pictures? Just keep it folded nice, or yeah, I put everything in my bins if I'm storing it. So I'm a seasonal seller. I like this. I like this Nike, but I'm not going to buy it for $10. I'm a seasonal seller, so anything right now that's fall and winter, I will hold on to it and put it in my storage unit in bins, and it's a controlled climate storage unit, and I will hold it there until September 1st, and that's when I will list it. So earlier, someone asked if it's Banana Republic or whatever outlet brand. It will have 3 little dots right here, or 2 little dots underneath. We'll find one. Actually, we'll go back and look at the one. People want to know, hey, thank you. Get the Nike shirt? I can't. It's $10. There's not enough meat on the bones on it. There was a shirt back here. It's actually, I think it's over here. New with tags. Someone asked earlier, how do you know the difference between outlet brands and like mall, the actual mall brand? And I'm going to show you, maybe if I can find it. So here you go. So this is how you know if it's outlet brand. Banana Republic, if it has the 3 little dots in the Banana Republic, that's made straight just for the outlet stores. And it's cheaper quality, and they always have run huge sales there. So this shirt is not, these are less quality and usually not a pickup. Usually not. J. Crew have 2 dots under it. That's how you know if it's outlet. And then Brooks Brothers, if you want to know, Brooks Brothers is an outlet brand. It's 346. The line is 346. That's their outlet, specific to their outlet. What do you do? Yeah, I want to make sure I'm answering your question. The Wizard, now Canberra Wizard goes for 70 to 109 new. That's good. Yeah, I'll probably pick that shirt up for $5. I haven't seen it before. Rugby polos or rugby jerseys kind of do well. I found that Adidas All Blacks last week. That's the most popular team in the world. So that's a local school, St. Francis. River brand? Arrow River brand? No. Would you ever pick up a Banana Republic or J. Crew that is not outlet? Oh, yeah. J. Crew has some really nice stuff. Their suits and blazers, also jackets. J. Crew can do really well. Banana Republic, there are some that I will pick up too. Again, it just depends. I have a ton of, if you guys watch my YouTube channel, I put a ton of content on there. And it's basically like just binge type of stuff where you just binge watch it. But you learn a lot of stuff on there. A lot of the questions that have been asked, and uh, stuff I sell. Like if you look at the last couple of weeks of what I've sold J. Crew blazers, like a few of them last couple of weeks. So banana, someone said thumbs up to banana. 3 dots, just learning something. Thanks. Teach. Yep. I guess that's what it is. I retired from teaching just to go back into teaching, huh? Except for this time I control how much I get paid. Last time I didn't. And for the record, JT Entertainment this morning, watched him, had no idea he was on the school board and all this other stuff. He knows about education. It's in a rough place right now all over the country. Really good teachers out there and really good teachers leaving. I felt like I was forced to leave because it just wasn't fitting my lifestyle. I love teaching. Honestly, if it went back to the way it was, I would go back to teaching my students because I love them so much. And I would continue to do this as a side hustle. And the specific job I had was great. It let me do this, but it changed. So I'm not. But I did love my kids. My special my we called them exceptional learners. But that's kind of, I always thought, like, let's just call it what it is. They're special needs students, and everyone knows what that means. So there's an XLT Polo Ralph Lauren, $7.99. But I'm not going to pick that up because I think it had a stain. I've seen it. Like you said, you're teaching now. I know. I just left myself. You did. See, it's bad. You buy from the thrift store to resell. Yeah, thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales. Sometimes people just give me clothes. Lately, people have been like, "Hey, I have clothing. I'll just give it to you." Hey, thanks, Buried. My favorite, Buried. I couldn't stay up and watch you last night. I had to do some work. I'm so sorry. I wasn't cheating on you. I wasn't watching anyone else. So thanks for the donut too. I am hungry. Like I said earlier, before I faded out, I have not eaten breakfast yet. All right, so we're going to go down this one. I don't think we're going to go down women's. What I was saying earlier in my scatterbrain, forgot, what I'll do is, as the week goes on, I'll look for the yellow tags. Thanks for the world. You mean the world to me. Yellow tags will be the new tags this week, not black. Black are last week, even though we found some stuff. So as the week goes on, I'll be looking through the women's section for yellow tags. Yellow tags means the new fresh inventory they put out. That's how I thrift and keep track. And I will look for the new and fresh stuff. So you might find, hopefully I'll be looking for some like mother jeans or whatever in the jeans section. Any crossover brands. There's a Nike Arsenal. That's older too. That might be worth it if it's legit. Almost looks fake. Let's find out if it's fake or not. We can. It's super easy. So sometimes these old soccer jerseys from the 90s do really well. If you look at my sold comps in my eBay store, you'll see that. Do you ever buy new clothes for yourself? Oh yeah, my whole wardrobe's. I've been doing this since 2015. My whole wardrobe is thrifted clothing, especially like my dress casual because I don't wear that a whole lot. I'm gonna say this is real. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is real for sure. So it has that black Nike tag. Usually these that aren't real, they don't have anything, or they have a tag on here that has a whole bunch of like Asian writing on it. So I might have to look this up. It's going to be a specific year too. It's $10 though. I'm gonna have to look this up without you guys. Game worn score. Yeah. Um, how do you look up sold on your eBay store? In my eBay store. So if you do it on your phone, I have a video on it in my link tree. You can look at that video. It'll show you exactly how to do it. But you just go to my store and then click on sold listings, not completed listings, sold listings. You can click completed, but you want to look for sold. So completed won't give you an idea because I have auto posture now. So you think this is a good one? Fort Wayne? No, I'm in Indianapolis. All right, 2003. That's exactly what I want to know, what year this is. And you'll know the year because you want to look at just the details. So you want to look at who's sponsoring that year. You want to see the exact collar type. You want to see the label. So that's a screen print label. But those are the things you want to look at on soccer jerseys that will let you know what year it is. So great with that. 2003, I appreciate it. What number? There is no number, which sometimes can help, sometimes can hurt. Sometimes people put their own on there, and that will hurt it. So, yep, vintage Arsenal. Arsenal soccer jerseys are one of my favorite sellers, by the way. If they're legit soccer jerseys and they're more vintage, they're really good to pick up. So there's Dunning Golf. Sold a few recently. They're not huge sellers and they don't sell quick, even if I price them cheap. So I kind of pass up on the Dunning Golf. You'll see them in golf pro shops quite often. Cutter and Buck is not a brand I pick up, but I do love the Cubs. People love the Cubs, I mean. So I would pick that up maybe if it was a better brand. There's a vintage LL Bean tag, but it's just a polo shirt. If it were a rugby long sleeve, I would get it, especially if it was thick, but I'm not getting it. None number sold for 60. Thanks. See? Stores have horrible selections. Yeah, it just depends where you live. For sure. But hey, I'm telling you, I posted a video yesterday, just kind of goes to show. We were in a small town. There was a Goodwill. I'm like, can we stop? My wife said, only if you do the hard goods when we get home. I said, okay, deal. So we stopped, and I ended up getting enough I probably made like $70 profit. I don't know exactly, but so here we go. We're going to pay $10 for that. I am going to get this jersey right here. This is that rugby jersey. Canterbury, whenever you see those little things, it's Canterbury, we're going to get it. And then we're going to get this Johnny O. And we're going to get this Lululemon that we found out together, this flannel for $5. I don't even know how much that will sell for if I don't even keep it. And then we're going to get this Brave Star. This Brave Star, it's American made and it has salvaged denim. Salvaged denim right there. And we're going to get this Hook pair of pants. I'm not even going to take it off. So that's what we're getting. Do I pick up the Peter Millar polos? Yes, if they're summer comfort, for sure. So I got $70 in April on the Arsenal for it. Nice. Well, for $10, see, it's worth it. Normally Nike I would not pick up for $10, but it depends on what the shirt is. It all depends on when you make your money, when you take that thing off the rack. That's actually when you buy it. But that's when you make your money. So appreciate you guys being in here. I don't want to waste your time and go through any more of this section because this is probably all picked over. I want to go to some other stores where they'll have the yellow tags out. And as the day goes on, I'll get more and more. I appreciate you being in here because we found some good stuff that I wouldn't have found without you guys because I couldn't go on and type them up. So here we go. Want to say goodbye to Janelle? Janelle. Oh, my girl. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys later, and I will be live in like 40 minutes or so, and throughout the day a little bit. Love you guys, and I'll see you later. Hope you have fun. Hope you learned something. See ya.